Loading and priming your tubing for your CADD Prizm pump. The process in this video follows the written guidelines you received from your Providence Infusion IV nurse during your admission teaching visit. You have prepared your IV medication and tubing, see the video and written guidelines, and you are now ready to load the tubing into your pump and prime the tubing. At no point is a patient hooked up to their infusion during this process. As in the previous video, you have washed your hands, prepared your clean workspace and then lined it with paper towels, gathered your supplies including your IV medication bag, CADD Prizm pump and tubing, the flushing syringes for your type of IV line, alcohol wipes, red cap, battery, and waterless hand cleaner. Loading the tubing into your IV pump. With a new battery in place, see the corresponding video, the battery will power on. Allow the pump to run through the startup testing process. This will take several minutes. Please wait until the process is complete before proceeding to the next step. You will hear a series of beeps when this process is complete. With the pump on and finished running through the startup process, locate the cassette on the tubing. Make sure the blue tab is removed and insert the cassette hooks into the hinge pins on the bottom of the pump and push the rectangle into the rectangular shaped hole. Place the pump upright on a firm flat surface and press in a downward motion so that the cassette fits firmly against the pump. Insert a coin into the latching button, push in and turn counterclockwise until the mark on the latches line up with the solid dot. Gently pull and twist the cassette to confirm that it is firmly attached. The pump will beep and the screen will say Admin Set Latched. Press Next to continue. You can now prime the tubing to get all of the air out of it prior to infusing the medicine. Make sure that the tubing is not connected to the patient for this process. When prime appears on the screen, press Y and press the Y arrow until the tubing is fully primed and the fluid has reached the end of the tubing. If this stops in process, let up and repress the Y arrow. When this is finished, you will be asked to press the N key. The pump may say auto lock not in use. Change lock level from lock level 0. Then you would press the N arrow. You are now ready to connect the primed IV medication tubing to yourself or your family member's IV access line and start your infusion. Your Providence Infusion RN has reviewed this process with you, so please refer to your individual written instructions. If you have any questions, please call us so one of our IV nurses can answer your questions prior to your infusion.